She took 3K from me and told me that she's single. That's not okay. Yeah, I agree. I think that you're a fucking idiot for giving her $3,000. I don't think it's okay at all. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're pathetic. You deserve to lose your money. And hey, don't worry about it.
Kira.
Think of it as like you just paid $3,000 for a life lesson. Now, this might not be the last time or the first time you've learned that lesson, but it's another episode. Yeah, you just got financially dominated. She took 3K from me and told me that she's single. That's not okay. Yeah, I agree. I think that you're a fucking idiot for giving her.
What are you barking at, bro? You need to go outside? Okay. Okay. We need to pull up the chat. We need the chat. Oh shit, it's 8:30. That's not good. Do, 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 do. Do. Alright. Little Dixie Pop action. Maybe, maybe. Oil, I have my eyes so set on oil right now. It did exactly what I was thinking of too. Run previous day's high, flip over. Guess I should have sold it. Guess I should have sold it. But all those is clear, like 3 drives, or at the very, very minimum. Important high here, no reaction, all that stuff. Because they can run it back. I mean, we have inventory Cindy at 11. So I will absolutely let them run it back up just to short again or anything like that. This is $1 away, regardless. So, but today we really want to make sure we're just straight up relaxing. Like we're not doing anything crazy. We're not doing anything. We're not doing anything. You know, just literally relaxing. Gold underneath minute open, pretty cool. Hacked having those details up. Probably having those details up too. Jeez. Yeah, especially turtle being broken. Like I said, I'm totally open to just waiting and doing nothing. Yeah, GPP. It definitely should have been the injection, if you will, to oh yeah, internal run into an order block. For sure. For sure, dollar cat lower. I'll wait for some kind of solid break, but UCAT I already want to short it. Pound, you want to long it. Euro, you want to long it. Gold, you basically want to long it. Gold move to 28 would be a hot meme. Aussie dollar, you want to long it. We can get some kind of push, like a 1 for dollar CAD. Even get a little FVG continue or something. Or even rejection block trade idea. Would be the fanciest. Fanciest of the fancy. Ooh! We just want to see how we treat this order block here. BISI below it, react a little bit. Failure swing, that's like 6 pips. 6 pips is 6 pips. Indices that really should have been, I mean, really, yeah, liquidity injection go higher. Especially the timing of this downswing coming in at 6. As we're bullish, YM. ES didn't stop. NQ didn't stop. That's kind of nutty. Just since midnight, just straight buying, which is fine, but a little suspicious. Especially that daily candle, just kind of grabbing PDLs here and all that. Well, more inclined just to be the buy up. Oil's already moving lower. Ooh. That stinks. That stinks. Especially oil, I'm so open just to Judas this higher. Just expand lower. Or even if this wants to be, I wouldn't be inclined just for shuffle to go higher. be pretty hard pressed for that, but I'm absolutely open to running something, hit midnight for New York people, and then just kind of go. Especially if once you just start buying up at 9 or around there. Wow, ES is amazing. Uh-oh. Did we lose it? Did we lose it? Really, retail sales are up? I guess a month over a month. December. Unemployment's low, building permit. American economy saved. Oh, they fixed the daily chart. Who would have thought? Let's go. This is a setup for CAD. Rejection block, just straight up into it. But that also means Dixie needs to catch a fade, which right this second doesn't want to. Fortunately, this is clear. It's a clear 2022 shift. Well, turtle, shift, booty, kind of moving up. So, I want to just be consolidation, kind of just stop here. This imbalance, that's fine, but again, I'm not. And looking at it one way. Euro up to a Vib and just fixes that doggy. Friends saying short. Why wouldn't he be? That's a really good grab, I'm not going to lie to you, though. This could have been 8:30 news, too, yeah. Classic OPEX profile. Is it even OPEX this week? Is it? I don't know. Literally don't know. It's funny. YM, Cibi, moving on down. I'm not too keen on this being London high day just because of the time that it was all set. You sending a high basically pre-New York at like 6 is almost like past the Judas window, so this really should just been pre-New York sinking to trap pre-New York people, basically. Not so much for long in the pound, dude. Yeesh. Yeesh. Internal order block sinking. Still on a short dollar CAD, to be honest. I really do. But we'll see. And again, especially today, I'm just really trying to extra slow, extra chill. Just gonna be playing definitely some Genshin or something. Speaking of Genshin, let's get that update rolling on Genshin just in case we got something. Nope, they will just let me play the game. All right. Yep, we're definitely playing that later. Well, doggy, 1 minute break setup potentially. And again, this is still that Bissy reaction. Go above equal highs, run this like 40 points. Just goes. 15-minute candle is about to close. So if this wants to close up in here, just on a rejection block, we can let the candle close, sell within, I really like 8 minutes of the 15-minute candle to catch its AMD phase. Well, it's really its A&M phase. I guess I think the order block video. We gotta think about the order block video. Yeah, it's like 5-minute closing well up into that. Any push above 15 minutes opening price, you just sell it, is the idea. Now on paper, Bissy continue, but depends on what you're looking for. So even though dollar wants to move like this, that's fine. I'm really looking just for some kind of like, just some kind of move on it, you know. Yeah, something like that, but above the opening price would be ideal. But the rejection block is 100% there. That literally is it. So you can see what we get that pokes above opening price on 15-minute. Alright, for the order block video though. Still looking for that opening price. Is that a VIB? That's a VIB. That's a VIB there. Alright, oil. Yeah, 1 minute break. Okay. Cool. Doing its thing. Doing its thing. Micro bodies too. Micro. If you buy this, and this, oh really, your drawdown's like 6. Your drawdown's like 6, dude. I guess Nasdaq could just LR through midnight just to pair it, but I mean I'm open to that just because of the timing, 8:30, and then just immediately offers. It very well could be that type of day. But or doggy UVXY. Really need to see if this wants to be delivery shifting, which no failure swings have really got turtled like on 1 hour. On a 15-minute, sure. But this gap here could want to do something, go higher. Still waiting for above opening prices. 5-minute candles close it in 2 minutes. Now, if we do the old CE, we can see pretty much there. Um, hmm. I mean, that's a pretty good close. That 848 candle. Closing underneath. Dollar, same thing. It's kind of moons, flags, and then sinks. Yen, same thing. CAD, I mean, pretty much same thing, but with the rejection block pairing. So it'll just be interesting to see how that gets treated. I'm trying to think about an order block video. Like, what do I want to discuss with it, you know? Oil up to 62. If we can start moving along at 9, we can look for something. I'd be pretty hard pressed to run previous week's high with the way it's been doing overnight. Not that this high has to be protected, but to deliver past this high through previous week's high, I'm less inclined to. Whatever this wick is here is doing its business, so. Oh, cat is thinking. We might have just missed a trade, I guess. So. This wants to do something which it shouldn't. But I'm open to one more, you know. Even then, that might have been the offer to get. And then we'll have to take the hourly flip up to do the same thing. You know? Gold just slam midnight open. Rejection block 5 minutes, same. Honestly, literally the exact same idea on dollar CAD. You get this long wick, bodies crash into it, and then yeah, gold looks. I don't know if the stream's like crashing at all when that happens. I have no idea. Like, I mean, it still works. Hasn't stopped working. So, YM crushing the like a G. Especially YM. Like, I'm inclined along it. Just based on hitting daily Bissy. Could want to dig into it some way, shape, or form. And do, something afterwards. But that time of that Judas down being 6:30 and not like 3, very inclined to run it on down. Well, up, I should say. There is some type of eyelash up in my bus, and it is killing me. I mean, maybe 5-minute Vib was the answer? And again, ES, NQ. The 8:30 timing of this is pretty good. And NQ definitely has the LR to crash into to buy it up. Like, NQ could V-shape. I mean, ES would basically have to V-shape too then. And YM would kind of just rejection block this. Shimmy its way on it. At least that's what I would think it would do. If we're going to maintain full profile. And oil, I'm still extremely tempted to sell it. In his order fill. Before he tells me STFU. Alright, dollar CAD. See if we can get something going. And that order block's still there. This should have shifted your delivery down. Failure swing this. And see what happens. But this is also becoming a long-term high, but longs are pretty trapped off of this guy right here. So, which is nice. You want to trap your longs. Trying to go short, that is. Like EU. Can't tell if the thing's cooking or what it's trying to do, but very easily do some doggy down here. Maybe something like this. Pound, just kind of couple stack failure swings. Even though this was turtled, you know that also because this was turtled. Run this, you run these pretty much. Also, turtle here. So you can protect this range. You go to 15-minute. Hit something to do something. Alright, cat above 2-1. Maybe it just wants to flip this for all we know, but I'm not trying to do that. It could very easily be one of those things where we're just early. Is it really a 5-week peak? Yeah. Oh yeah. So dollar's trying to fix anything. Really, 103.4 would be the first thing to go for. And even this being the sell model that it is, if we're gonna LRLR this, we can do that. Kind of do that. We're gonna play the 3-minute continuation game. There's really nothing for that. You just want to say this is CST down and all that stuff. Oh, gotta connect our paper account. Alright, let's sell this random amount. The old demo trading. Nothing beats the old demo. So, but again, the dollar cat we were talking about, so it's not new. However, this CST here, ideally on paper, you would have sold this up close here into this SIBI. Otherwise, you miss like 4 pips. AKA, I miss 4 pips. So, leave that there. See what dollar wants to do. Oil. Again, I really have no plans for this thing other than short. Especially with, oh, it's 9 o'clock. Yeesh. 9 on the dot. So, with it being 9, kind of when the doggies open for open outcry. So, do we want to see any kind of move until come up here? Or even, we shouldn't have to. They really shouldn't have to, but run less high also. Would be like your last alternative. Again, if we, stick up a time frame, keep on a large one. Essentially, we bounce off something to do something to do something. I don't know if people want TV or Thinkorswim. So we're just going to keep it TV. Like, even though IPTA is completely premium, it really doesn't Doesn't matter, in all honesty. It's more so, how does this thing want to just start dancing? And again, because of that moon up off the news, if this wants to be liquidity injections, then what's the plan? And again, really, we should have sold, really, on paper, sell the actual rejection block at 240. That was our wrongdoing. Even though we watched it live. I guess shouldn't have been demanding one extra. That was the poke above opening price on the 1 minute. That dip right there, like wick right there. So no. Water block. Failure. Yeah, YM could come down to Wednesdays 3 p.m. pretty easily. Oil's still moving up. Nice. Trying to see here. Just something to Judas into this. And again, with it being inventories, we could, especially last week, we just shuffled for 2 hours, and then on inventories, like 10:30, did we actually set any type of high? So they very easily could be giving this back to them, especially with a 1 minute break set up to kind of just move it along. And also hitting 30-minute Bissy. Last down close candle. Body is completely breaking through this one. Yeah. Completely bullish. Bissy. It looks really clean on the 1 minute. Really does. Lows, full supporting. Anything down here is trapped. You're not going to get a retrace down to here. So you got to be with, hopping in on that and running that. All right, oil's mooning now. Very nice. Very nice. Hitting breakaway gap. So on like the 15-minute, now that we're here, this can pretty much be gone. Like this really shouldn't hold, which means we can hit this guy most likely. Like this shouldn't have held. It really shouldn't have. So because we're already hitting these equal highs and kind of pushing this, we can react off this by all means, and we probably will. But it shouldn't hold. We should see a new high, and we should be able to, on paper, on demo, turtle this high and run everything. On paper. But it's 9:07 right now. It'll be pretty cool to see. You got plenty of time to relax. Trying to think. And I guess maybe we should have brought the breaker when we saw it. Maybe. Probably. Yeah, I was 60 oil. You might as well do that. CAD. Still disappointed I didn't hit that, honestly. I don't have any inclination to protect this high though, like I was saying. It should be hit. It really should be. Especially for the time that is, it's being 9. It's early in the session. This very well should be pre-market. Well, this was pre-market Judas. Opening at 9. Especially it's sinking down at 9 first into Bissy for immediate rebalance. Kind of just taking off from there. Do the same thing again. Like 30 points in 10 minutes. CAD. Still, sure. Really, you'd pair with like 7 o'clock's low. Everyone that bought this on that stop loss would be like these lows here. 134.8. To give it back to them. It's really just also watching dollar. See if dollar still wants to roll. See if anything for like GU was just the early hunt, especially again, turtling that protects this. This is your range. This is your actual dealing range. Run everything beforehand. Hit the internal Bissy. They buy this. Congrats, you buy this. Everything else is internal and goodbye. Gold. That's starting. It's starting. Either way, gold over 2017. 60 pips, easy. Easy 60. For sure, on gold. Because like this should really just be reactions. Are we almost at the high? We definitely almost are. And again, I'm not looking for previous day's high. Previous day's high should hold. I'm looking for like 7 o'clock's high. Even this failure swing, I'll take. Doesn't have to come up to there, but based on just the order pattern, we can very easily see that. So we'll see. Tapering so much fun, bro. Just the watch price do what it's trying to do. Alright, so there's the high. Again, we knew this was pretty much breakaway, so this was free. This was the free money. Free monies was here. Now, first break above high is usually a false one. So, what we want to be looking for is, do we get that offer and then that second offer afterwards? Is really the big thing. So dollar CAD sinking off a potato. Dow ready? Dow might be ready. Dow might be ready for something. I don't want to hit NASDAQ just because of how far it went. This is all pretty balanced, so like you can kind of just you can run this for 50 right here. To be honest with you, you can sell stop for 50. It'll probably work. Oil though, that is what all my eyes are on right now. So 1 minute break at the bottom, which was cool. Delivers to the high immediately. Really should get some type of, not even basic continue, but another type of offer. And again, it's one of those important high note reaction here. Probably going to go over 80. That's going over well over 97% of that applies to. So, but that's really what we're looking for right now. Oh, on futures, it didn't do it at all. Oh, this is awkward. It's very awkward. Did not do it on CFD. I wonder if it did on. Well, actually, I don't have one. No, whatever. Okay, so besides this chart being trash, we actually need it to hover up a little bit higher, which is even better than because that will give the additional offer on this and the move that we're looking for. But yeah, this should be clear, especially opening at 9. Very, very good Judas higher. And you look at this on like an RTH chart, opening up at 9. We're kind of just mooned up above these highs. So if we can get to like 48, this, push up into this, run her down. But then again, the time on this is reduced. Only will trade to 2:30, and that's it. All right, pound just got dip bought for sure. They are dip buying Forex right now. Dip buying that for sure. Galero. And that nice FOMO close. Immediate crush. He wants to move up and then keep sinking her. That's really all we're looking for right now. CAD, same thing, just kind of. That means dollar yen should. Yeah, dollar yen pretty much should. So, yeah, that's the fun of safe reading. It's all just good practice to get good. Yeah, very easily a move under 71.5 could be comical, which is near $2 anyways. So that is plenty of oil. That is plenty of oil. I just like futures chart because they're a bit more accurate, if you will. A bit more accurate. How does gold open? 8? 8:15? No, was that but 8:15? All right. All right, Schwab. That's what you say. So, but again, oil, 3-minute continuation would be nice. Would be very nice. UCAD on 3-minute. If we're watching this, so we're already at a weekly order block that we were looking at earlier in the week on Outlook, so we're hitting it pretty nicely. As for the actual move, this being internal run to hit this, as well as if we're trying to like manage the trade, really we don't need to come back up here. We honestly don't even need this FVG here per se. Really what we should be watching is just kind of BPR idea here. See if we get any type of resistance there. We can pretty much put our stop loss here now. If we really, really wanted to. The breakaway. But yeah, I really just want to see how this gets treated, especially if this wants to be the SMR area of it just kind of ripping up higher. Smart money catches all the reversals in here, and then they're exiting out of it. This should just be the final touch-ish to kind of just move it along. And I don't believe any other news today. Nothing worth looking at. Yeah, so the only thing I guess is a member at 11:30, but biggest thing right now is crude at 11. It's really the only like big thing we have then. Now if we're gonna look on a 1-minute. Again, that'd be this order block here. We don't need to come above it. We can hit it. opportunity to come above it though. But really, this should be the main area to hold anyways. It's like we should already be questioning if we come up here, for one. But it really should be this area holding, kind of just moving her on down. Alright, so watch that and keep us updated. Oil still, okay. Playing continuation off Bissy, very nice. Dip buy for 20 if you're cool. I can't believe the chart is off that much. It's so funny. But that's exactly why important high no reaction here is you can basically turtle soup this. Or take the new turtle soup offer after that high is hit and then go from there. You can get some very, very good potential sells. Now again, in terms of the daily candle and that whole idea, we ran previous day's high early. It's really more so you expecting a bearish or bullish close of the candle. Now with it closing well past order block, you shouldn't have to. And it wicking down into that on a daily chart pretty much should have been the low for it. So you'll have to wait and see. But that 30-minute was the clear spot. So like this turtle here hitting this is already good. Breakaway, good. You're balancing all this. You have sell side till here. On a future chart, it is cleaner. But it basically crashes into this Bissy and then moves on up. So, whoa, remember to breathe, my guy. Remember to breathe. Gotta stare at these things. Oh, hold my breath. We're gonna do a quick dog check before market opens. Market's opening in 2 minutes. Execute as many trades as you want. You're crazy. You're taking 50 on an eval. I'm gonna tell you right now. You gotta reevaluate if you're taking 50. Full stop. You're taking 50. Full stop. Reevaluate. All right. Micro Doji. Should we have hit the rejection block? Yeah. We're not gonna let that go until. Yeah, we're just not gonna let that go. But. All right. Market opens. Same ideas though. Basically hitting that. That's what we want to see. Support price. See what this order block does, especially now that it swept this high. Let's see what it does there. I'm gonna leave it there. As for the indies, YM doing its thing that we were talking about. Doing its thing. Hitting that low, scooping that, see what we can do later. NAS, if it wants to. Oh, it's going to move higher to open. Okay. Dow, that's ES, hello. ES, doing something. I guess the same thing. Oil is absolutely generating liquidity right now. Unless it's pulling a old high here, which would be funny. Pretty funny. But for a double top, I am much more inclined to run it through. Especially just being 930 open, that's probably just to trap somebody, to be honest. Just to give him the old psych, you know? Again, I know on here it looks random, but on the futures it is not. So. And it's 30 points, yeah. That looks so clean right high too. But yeah, 930 especially, I'm very inclined just to kind of sink it and just dip by it. But once that is bought, so like, because we know 1 minute breaker at the bottom, and all this here, all this is LR territory. So this move down here should be to offset this, to do something like that at inventories. Maybe not, don't depict those as candles, but very, very much so. Discounted move, run the equal highs on futures, and then we will proceed lower on oil. Is my plan. As for like a 2-hour chart though, either or. Honestly, full stop 50-50, no question. So it really depends on what it wants to do. The Lero CAD, still doing that. I said ideally you give it back to 7 o'clock slow. So go for that still. I don't want NASDAQ to go up right now, to be honest. Dow crushing PDL? Nope. Still in. We'll need an official call. We're gonna need an official call on that one. That is nope, didn't do it. Didn't do it. Did not do Dow really just sank 70 to buy up. That's amazing. That's honestly amazing. It really sank 70 to open. But again, this is exactly what we were looking for. 3 p.m. low hit. Sweep this. Buy it up. Because again, that timing on that Judas. You can't even call it. I mean, you really can't even call it a Judas right now. But, yeah, not. No. It's not it. Really just not it. Which is great. CAD, react now with this order block. Again, we want to see this be getting broken before we do anything fancy. Because this is all, if you assume this is all SMR, this is basically our new range and delivery. And Dixie itself, I mean, is still rolling. So get your CSD down, get a SIBI, trades up into it, makes a new low. We get another SIBI here. Do you make a new low? Ideally, you know. So we'll have to see. And again, oil, I'm looking to move oil higher first before inventories. Like this really should have just been, oil really should have just been, this should have been pullback, sink to keep going. It really should be. So we'll see if you get a new high off of that. See how CAD wants to treat that. And even for oil, if you were to buy this, you would want some type of 1 minute CSD up or something like that, truthfully, before you go crazy. Because even on the 1 minute right now, 1 minute very much so CSD down. You want to see some type of down close candles high getting traded through, or something like that, like that. This though to trade 4 failure swings with an order block, very good to trade though. But like I said, I would be less inclined to run through all of this and really just hit this VIB, balance off whatever, and then make a new high. And stop out early shorts that just took that. Is the idea. Still. So dollar CAD pretty much breaking the order block we were watching. Like I said, if you still had a stop loss, this above here would have been it. Whether this wants to be an internal run or not is eh. But this really still should be the thing to hold. That's what we did. And the CE pretty much was respected. So we're just trying to see if the rest of it wants to get respected. Now that everything is open, though, we can check our UVXY. So if we're going to roll, we basically need to play a 1 hour sub model. Now, I do like this candle closer. I really do. Because that will allow bust to push up. Ideally, just catch something and roll. If you want to take the indices higher. Oh. Maybe they did run it. Maybe they did run it on a dark pool. That's very interesting then. because that means a lot of this you can just shoot through it immediately. Gold, projection block still moving on up. Also, that move right up there, just like kind of straight up line. People chase, crush those people out because they will get in after this line occurs. You know they're out now. You can kind of move it on along. Sweep a couple of these into a Vib. Very, very nice. So CAD, hitting 15-minute Bissy. See if you want to turn around at a 15-minute Sibby. Or again, see if this wants to be internal run. And then keep going. But it's already 9:40. So oil, no CSD up. So we wait. We wait. Everything all at the same time. Same second this happens, oil hits the Vib and turns around. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? And again, we're just looking oil literally make a new high. And turtle soup it. And we'll pair it at least underneath 72. But I'm still open for like 73.6. But again, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't be. What's chat doing? Do you have a chat? So oil on paper, rejection block this and buy it along. That right there. order block wants to hold. Move up then. But again, all this, it should be able to LR it. Oh, jeez. Because if you think about where the move came from, it came from this order block, this upwards delivery. So you just got to see if that wants to be the thing to hold. I guess I should have done that instead of looking at this FOMO close here. That was my bad. What a cool stop, though. If we went for this high, it'd be like a, what is that? Almost a 1 to 2, if that. Valero CAD. I mean, if it's playing old high reference, I mean, it filled this thing perfectly, so it's not, you can't toss CAD yet. Because again, if you're in here, this is really like your stop loss, still that breakaway. So it coming up into here is totally fine. Oops. Oh yeah. See what that wants to do, but plan is going to plan. Almost macro time. For the indices, I don't really have a plan yet. They're all doing completely different stuff, and for futures, because all the values are so different, you gotta be picky and choosy on what you do. Run this. There's no CSD down on this on Nasdaq yet. Dow. Okay, well that's the end of Dow. So yeah, Dow just gonna cliff dive, just to buy it. I mean, yes, it's pretty much doing the same thing on a much smaller scale. Cliff dive into open, buy it up. Order block look like it ain't having it. So what's the watch on oil? Yeah. Hit our demo stop. I guess it always could have been just old high here or old high reference here type of stuff, but I guess I really just wanted that high to get hit. From 6 o'clock. You know. Really, especially on a 1 minute. Water block, Sibby, moving down. Like, this is bearish delivery. Absolutely. It's just more so, can it offset on this? Is really the big question right now. So, macro's opening up. So, let's see. Yeah, because like all this is south side of the curve delivery. I was just trying to front run and buy, which I guess is not really it. This thing really should stop us out, in all honesty. So we're gonna have to switch her up likely, or just wait for inventories, to be honest, and see what indices give us. Because again, we know all this is essentially breakaway. So you break this, you can basically rifle through the range. But that's why I'd rather have it hold, offset it, and then do what it's got to do. Would be the idea, the ideal idea. Dollar CAD 507. Yeah, no, it's just sideways. You still haven't we still haven't hit anything, but we haven't hit anything. So it's really just waiting and seeing which way it wants to barcode. But see what these indices are doing. Nasdaq, CSD down. Order block. Thanks. Really more so looking at what does, see if Dow again wants to recover, or if it wants to go lower off of everything, then this low start to LR through this range, react off something if need be. But I was really thinking, based off just the timing of this swing, that it's to get longs in to crush them out more so than anything else. Yeah, especially Nasdaq, BISI continue making a new high, not. And this really could be one of those things where I just need to I just need to slow it down, like streaming, talking about the ideas, what you're seeing, blah blah blah, for an hour and a half, well before even execute start. And then execute afterwards. But that was me, feeling nerves and all that stuff on the long here more so than anything else. It really could have just been an old high reference. So it's easier to code it that way. Per ICT, it's easier to code it that way. And to be fair, on I guess not on this, well, close, but on a futures chart, body closes right up into this wick. I'm gonna see if it's past the 50. I think it did do it past the 50. Yeah. So it did close past the 50, but it's like, what is the idea behind, But I mean, it clearly did it, so. I think we were just early, to be honest. And now that I'm looking at it better, I was missing a 1-minute VIB, which was my fault. I don't know if it's on this chart, though. I doubt it. It ain't. But, 1-minute VIB here hits it perfectly. So, that was the real inefficiency needed. That was definitely the thing to be watching out for. That was my bad. But that's also why futures charts are the way. Give you the actual information you need. But getting that move up just to crush it can buy the stop loss there. You're getting pretty, no matter what, you're getting small risk. Even if you use this as 1-minute CSD on the 952 candle. You're buying even something like this to go to here, the 1 to 2. You go for this high, it becomes a 1 to 5. Or if you take exactly what I have, then it's like a 1 to 3, 8. If you want a fancy number. So, man, these indices are not. Is this broke? Oh no, wait. Yo, this feed might be dead. Yo, rip Naz. We need a new feed. Who is that? Wait, who is this one? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So, shouts that delay in Naz right there. I don't know why that feed keeps going bad. It's very odd. Yeah. Macro just 930 reload, you would think. Go high today. But bodies are stopping where they should. All that good stuff. Oh, rip. Yeah, so Dow, especially that sync for the 70. It's Dow's probably ready to roll. Only Dow though, to be honest. But that means ES can probably roll. Oh yeah, Bissy. 1 minute. We might take some couple couple ES shoots right now. Oh, we can't use. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I forgot it's not on the watch list. We can't use it. Gotta add it. Yeah, I'm kind of ready to toss Naz in the trash. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. Not gonna lie to you. Toss it in the trash. Dollar CAD though. Under 135. Expanded out the range. Same thing we were looking for. Nothing's changed really. What was a good symbol? 940 bis Sibby. Hello. Couple fair swings getting swept. Also a huge deal. Huge deal. So, and again, we're still all of this inside weekly bearish order block, but again, this was a clear classic idea for internal run, crush it, all that jazz. So that was the plan. All right, ES moving. ES is cool. Whoa, that's nice. Where's that Bissy? Where'd that Bissy? There it is. Yeah, 1 minute Bissy. Bada boom, bada bing. Again, CAD underneath. So if your stop loss even here, nothing was touched. A-okay. Using the exact FVG we were worried about, looking around, seeing the hold and all that stuff. So this delivery is trillion% valid. We can still probably deliver to 7 o'clock. So, and again, really that rejection block there, we should have just took it for the sake of fill price and no other reason. Like the rejection block to take off that during that time and everything like that, that is the time to do it. So that should have been when to do it. It was right up there, regardless of when the next candle and the other candle close and everything like that. Just based on fill price alone, that was the time to do it. And that's what mattered. Oil taking its sweet time, HRLR up. So, but that's cool. I mean, CAD was the same thing. We sat here for 35 minutes, 40 minutes, after 40, 50 minutes before we moved down to make a new low. So, that was on me. UVXY. Yeah, just gonna barcode. That's what I was saying with the indices. I don't even want to hit them like that. We're just chilling here. And whether it wants to do gap up and fill the gap, which means indices sink, or we just kind of roll it over and, play that 1 hour profile we were talking about. But I'm not one way or the other right now. So again, trying to see oil. I really want to see. And we still have it. It's still an hour. I want to see that high get turtled. I really do. I gotta look clean on CFD chart, but on futures, this was not hit. So if it just wants to be a old high note reaction here, that is still what I'm eyeing. Absolutely. And again, we had a very, very good idea that this was likely to be dip buy. We were early on the dip buy, absolutely. And that was my wrongdoing. But this low coming in to crush this, I should have waited for that another crush, because people saw exactly this and probably thought what I was thinking. Oh, this low is crushed. People are now out. You can buy it. That's a very just safety mechanism to think, oh, because longs are out, you can now get in. That new liquidity of longs hopping in is a new pool of people thinking the exact same thing that those people prior were. Or maybe not the exact same thing, but close, in the sense that, oh, it's been sinking, I can now hop in. When really, that's not the case at all. So, yeah, those getting crushed to then get crushed, that's when you want to be. And again, 1 minute VIB was the giveaway for like the last inefficiency that we were really looking for. And again, especially on a 1 minute, it's pretty clean CSD, small body, Bissy. It's like 3 Bissys in a row, just 1, 2, 3. To go higher. So, nice 30, no, 20. Hello, I can't count. 20 to 30 in oil. Cool. Nothing to write home about, but again, we're still eyeing the shorts here. Don't mistake that. We are still going for shorts here. Yeah, 34 on demo futures. So 35, yeah, 34, 35. So still pretty solid. Exit out of those. Exit out of pretty much everything right now. We go back to waiting. We're just gonna go back to waiting till there's really nothing. There's nothing to do till 11 right now. Everything is stuck sitting here. So, but again, if you look at like the future chart, you would think 830 was the offer to nuke something, especially given its sell side ideas. You know, oh, dude, I love this broker. Their feed is goated. Vibs and breaking and vibs and breaking. Yeah, these are technically Dow. Yeah, see, Dow ain't messing around anymore, and that's why I'm so keen on like maybe we go long, or at least Dow go long early. Everything else follows suit after. So, yeah, I'm still upset about that. What time was it? Was it after this? No, I don't know when we did it. I honestly don't know what time I took the trade. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, wait. $9.43. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it ain't trash. It ain't good. You know. Really, again, the origin order block. All right, oil moving. So demo working. Again, really just early. But again, that's still 1 to 2. Take 1 to 2s all day and make money. But Dixie. Setting that high still from 9 o'clock. Delivery down, internal run. Say it again, internal run. Start moving lower. 3 minute especially. Sibbies. Bissy filled. Sibby hit again. So even though delivery shifting bullish, it's just bearish again. Again, internal run. You read this left to right. Internal run. And again, if it helps, put on a line chart. Do a line chart real fast. Well, that looks really funky, but yeah. Line chart. Push higher. ITL. Shift lower. When you get that kind of double push, like you get sell model, run a buy model, and then continue. Very, very often when you get that shift and then the push, that's your internal run. Literally, believe it or not. Oh, same idea here. Bullish, 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 bullish break. Pushing. Internal run. Bingo. It is 10 o'clock. My goodness, dude. Yo, mental check. All right, stand up. Stand up check. Stand up check. Ooh, everybody stretch. Chat, please stretch. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yikes. Biggest yikes I've ever seen. Hello. All right. What you doing? See, like, what didn't see? That ain't good. It really just ain't it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Gold. Just trying. Just trying since 8:30. Taking its time, but it's trying. Oil Stall's inventory is in 50 minutes, so we got plenty of time to do the mess around. And again, if we get like a 10:30 front run on that turtle, 100%. 100% it's the pair lower. And it should be like the final, it really should be the final drive out of there. All shorts gone, especially the reactions off those highs should very well be the gone side. Now CL looking pretty clean off this 3-minute candle, not gonna lie to you. Not gonna NGL. So I'm talking about is not that line I just drew. Let's remove all this. Okay. Downwards delivery. This down close candle is the last of the sell side. Also breaker. This really should support pricing go higher. Should. Low, high, lower, low, break. Up close candle. Bull candle for a breaker. Bada bing. So we'll see. Head back under 105. Still nothing that has shown, oh, we gotta go. It's just hitting this. We already know they're pretty much dead. Ideally, just react off it, trade up into internal, something, something. About to IFEG the heck out of this thing, dude. About to IFEG the heck out of this. So oil reacting off this, totally fine. You get your failure swing, Sibby entry right here. Can always you'd be surprised how if you can take those. Just scalp a couple. As long as you are hitting it when it's in it. You have to hit it when it's in it. Again, when it's in it, you have to hit it. Can't hit it as it rejects afterwards. You're missing yourself a few points, and that fill price is literally the difference more often than not in like how easy the trade is up and really how much more profitable it can be if you're getting that much better fill price out of it. Truly. Opinion of oil really hasn't changed though. I would still want to crash it to like 71. 71 and a half. Dual line chart. Yeah. Shift down, push, internal. Eat. You would think. And again, hitting this, like this should be protected. Again, push, internal. Runs this. Hits this, internal. Do this, internal. You would think. But oh, we're in full screen, that's why. Alright. Oil, I don't know. You would still think breaker holds, and to be fair, the breaker hasn't broke. Just saying. Breaker hasn't broke. 5 minute. Can't even see it. Why would you? 15. Yeah, busy. You would think. Oh. Definitely offset that. NAS is about to offset order block. So if you're ever going to offset, ideally you run for like some type of failure swing immediately. Or you hit some that's just going to switch deliveries, which in this case are pretty much the same spot. Old Bissy. And what was that? Am I lagging? Am I lagging, dude? I must be. That was crazy. That was the most delayed entry I've seen in North America. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, dee, dee. Beep, 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 dee, dee. Bum, 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 ba-da, da, 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 da. Dee, 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 dee. All right, well, that was the greatest scalp in North America. Well, maybe not. But we definitely just bought that low right there. Same idea though. Offset. Go to somewhere bullish. Your question is, do we want to make a new high now? Yeah, we literally bought the low. 17 on the dot. So we'll definitely be journaling that one. What are you dogs doing? What are you dogs doing? You guys need to go outside? All right, come on, let's go. Let's just see if we can get above some highs. Actually, we might be done. Wait. No. Not yet. Soon. Wait. Yes. Wait. Yeah, 26. Pushing. All right, 28. We're done. Okay. Boom. Eval's on fire, baby. All right, perfect. Okay, on paper, sorry, the old dog isn't. On paper, you hold this for higher prices. We're gonna save that. We're actually gonna definitely save that photo. Folder. Where else would it go? Today's the 18th. Beautiful offset, though. Beautiful offset. That's exactly what you want to do. queues, going for highs, honestly, the only reason On My Soul didn't hold was for the eval, because then I would have made too much money for the day and like the consistency rule crap. But on paper, you have working feed. On paper, though, you have no reason to hop out. If you bought this, not P or whatever, you don't even get stuff for that, but now you do. The point is, you get that, hits that. Bissy. There's no PD array or underlying reason you get out. The only reason you hop out of this is mental. Truly. That's the only reason you hop out of that, is mental game. So, do keep that in mind. On paper, you hop out of none of that. Now, whether you hop out on this, it's up to you. But up until that, ain't no way. And especially this here. Oh, they're going to internal run them. For the Vib. Why is there a Vib there? Is there a Vib? No. Not on Thinker Swim chart. Oh my god, there is. CAD. Still lower. Again. Nothing is breaking at all. Even this push here. Order block, right? Order block here. Pushes. Retraces pushes. Same thing. Internal off the order block. Keep going. FVG. Continue. And same thing. Internal order block. Like the real invalidation was never hit, which would have been ideally this was your current range. Same thing. Premium. Boom. Sweep this. What is that for? Just an internal run. They really just bought up Qs. That's sad. That is sad. They really just hit them with it. They really just hit them with it. No, Gamon's not doing too bad. Although I will say, considering I exited here on Giving up 17 pips, 17.6, 60% of 170. Really about $100, 90. Yeah, about $90. I still don't know why my NAS feed is broken, but we're just not going to use it. So evals are done though, which is very, very nice. Very happy. See how long was there. Uh, Offset, flip delivery at the breaker still. Oil new highs, ideally. And again, this is all just to set up for the long, for the short. Hello. Hello. Run that back, my goodness. I just didn't like how, admittedly, since open, yes, it sank lower, power 3, but actually, now that I'm thinking about it, if it, isn't he just flipping green? Oh my God, yeah. Well, yeah, oh yeah. Straight line. That's so funny. All right. Oil moving still. Should we have held it? Probably. But that's all. That's all. But breaker. So there you go. You know, maybe we should have bought down. I will say though, I should. The hourly charts are just so comical right now. Like you got to go small. Outside four, you know, crazy, be crazy. Nah, I keep forgetting you're broke. Is that really Dixie 4 hour? My goodness. Oh well, yeah. Well, that's a failure. Still have inventories. You know, let's look at an official chart. Let's look at an official chart because we think about we have a lot. We know a lot to think about. We got plenty of time. Hello. Okay. I'll show us the body's stopping here. Southside delivery, all good. Only needs to fix this. Yeah, still though, again, this high, not hit. Based on what we've been doing, likely to do. Now, Romeo. Ah, it's so close. It's so freaking close. It's been trying to roll over for years. Not actually, but it's really been like 3 days. Gold, 2016. Did it. Did it. Wait a minute. Beat above 19, gold did it. Officially. But today's been kind of nuts. When Mute Moon. I don't know when you sent that, bro, but we definitely I still can't believe we bought that low. I mean, I can believe it because we did it, but ooh, down about 20 bucks. 13. Okay. Oil, it is almost time. Okay. Moment of truth, not really. Maybe it is. My only gripe with this entire thing in general, this not breaking this is cool. Very, very nice. All this range, pretty balanced. Bissy holding basically perfectly. So I'm still very much inclined for this to be a note high here and kind of just pair the, like, if this, it's basically going to be candle range theory in a way. High, pair it up here. Lows, pair it down here. And sink to 71.5. Underneath these is like the YOLO idea. It just depends. The issue, I guess it is the issue. The spread is going to widen a lot immediately, which would be very annoying, but it is what it is. What it is. So it's almost like you have to wait a couple minutes after the release, but if you're on CME/COMEX/futures, well, then you're kind of good. But I'm very much inclined this to be a high note reaction here, all that stuff. So it breaking the high now, the next offer, like once this kind of closes and it pushes again, that really should be the short-term offer. And I guess we really should have held for the high that we said we were going to, because the market went where we said it was going to go. So we could definitely work on that, you know. But yeah, not ideal there. Probably should have held out. But again, this thing is so close to 56 that it's like, you might as well just give it to it, in a way. Yeah, I bought 70, yeah, it was 60 cents. That was 60 cents of oil. Definitely missed 30 cents of oil. That's fine. So yeah. With it doing all this, again, all this is pretty much balanced. So even if we start to trade back into it, we can look to run it down. It's more so does the 1 hour. As again, I'm still inclined. Same thing, push down, internal. If this wants to be internal to pop, that's the only concern because that's like 70 points. Or it just wants to straight up moon off this and go to here. Which it really can do either one. But based on some turtle souping logic, we are definitely looking to short it. The report comes out in 5 minutes. You remember to breathe, my goodness. All right, so this push up here should be the offer. Oi. Yeah. Now, I guess the only last strong thing before we go into this, the idea of the like quote unquote the shuffle. So the manipulation could have been this. This will just be used as expansion. Is the idea. 1, 2, 3. Kinda. I'll be honest. That's what I'm saying. I'm so open to this expanding higher. Just because. But if this really wants to be third drive, you know. But yeah, coming there to do that is like the big thing. So, we're out in 2, so this will be fun. Again, my spreads are going to get shot. It will go from 4 wide to 20 wide. That'll be annoying. We'll have to wait like 2 minutes after. But again, very easily expand higher. Alright. Be neat. I'm not even live, dude. 2.5? We're taking a nap. Actually, we gotta make the order block video. We'll do that as we're work on that as we're send through distribution. But yeah, this really should be on paper, important reaction, note high here. They're selling this. They're selling all three of these is the idea. So they're selling this push here, selling this push here. They sold whatever that was. So, again, especially if it pushes up higher immediately off the report, 100%. Because all of this is a big no bueno. Like all of this, pretty much done. Pretty much done at this BISI here, balancing it. Like all of this, it needs immediate delivery higher. It's going to go higher. It does not have a lot of retracement room. All right, 1 second. Here we go. All right, that's out. Okay, so highs, boom. Okay, awesome. Spreads 20 wide, because why wouldn't it be? Let's do a demo. The cool kids. Do a demo for the cool kids. Ooh. Need to wait a second. The candle close. All right, set it up. Let's go. All right, so we're short CL. Same exact logic. If it's going to expand, it's going to go right for that high. But poor high, no reaction here, all that stuff. That's what we're literally basing our entire existence off of. So we'll see. All right, we need to calm down. What are we nervous about right now? Is the real question. Oh, well, I forgot that TP hit. Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right, and again, this might be fucking gold for all we know. But I'm not. I ain't about to try nothing silly, you know. Why would we try something silly? Why would we try something silly? but I have no idea. But get to witness it live, so we are definitely going to the bathroom now and doing our laundry. Need to put. Wait. Oh, jeez. I put the clothes in the dryer. I don't know. We're going to the bathroom, though. Regardless, we're going to the bathroom, so we are doing that. We will have our 5-minute bingo, bango, bongo. We're going for 71.5, $2 move. Inventories can absolutely do it, too, so we'll see. Okay. Need to calm down a lot. So gold, reaching our target. No trades of it whatsoever. Still though, for the sake of recapping, longs get in, trains underneath them, gets them out into rejection block still. Pushes up, turtle, Vib, Bissy, and then just down close support the entire time. Like no down close was broken on the entire range, the whole way up. Especially if you turn off Wix, it looks trash right now. You turn off Wix, you can see they were never broken, not broken at all. So big deal there, truly. Looks like the oil short ain't working. So really just ran a 15-minute Bissy, filled that, and kind of just hit whatever this was. Buy side, sell side, buy side, hitting that wick on sell side. You can see it here. So not gonna work. Looks like it. So now, did it hit this high? It did. 56. Yeah, that was still my biggest concern, was it was gonna end up hitting this high. So it's kind of where the big mishap was. So, but win some, you lose some. And even to be fair, the drawdown taken on this is not a lot. And ideally, you can mitigation block this. If you're selling this up here and the high gets broken, mitigation block and hop back out, break even, or as close to as possible, and save a lot of drawdown or anything like that. Yeah. And that was really my one thing. Was with this being, yes, it was 3 drives, but this shuffle down here made it very unlikely for the market to want to hit that and then come lower under this rather than just expand through it. Because people think, oh, that's some manipulation. And they come down here, they think that's some manipulation. In this case, it's a bean. And you can expand through. So I think it's just going to be more so watching Enigma shuffle more. Watching out for that in general. And then going from there. Because even like this, I guess it didn't hit this failure swing, but same idea though, hitting this order block. Just keep going. So this is the case. Market's likely looking for previous week's high at 75.21. Kind of sucks we went through all that just for it to do that, but whether we were waiting here or not, that event was going to happen regardless. These are worth 80. Wow. So that'll about do it though. Um, all the reads were pretty much there though, which is pretty nice. I guess besides oil. But even the long itself to go for this, or at least equal highs, were there. So it wasn't completely out of the blue. At least the long setup too there was not. Again, we saw the 1 minute breaker set up as well at 8:30. So we had the signals for New York session to at least grind higher a bit. So that was a MIB. Yeah. CAD retraced heavy. Wow, that's funny. Wasn't watching that at all. So the order block we were looking at, I guess technically got hit. Stop loss was tagged off this. So that really is the end of that. But your break even, if you had to stop at break even, it was never hit. And again, even something like this on like a 5 minute, the exact same idea. Internal liquidity. Order block to hit. Oops. You essentially will retrade in something. Market starts pushing down. Comes back up into this up close line candle, order block. And then continue. But I'll definitely get in the order block video. We'll get started working on that. Get it up at the end of the day today. It'll be very, very basic also. So, and we'll go from there and whatever people want to see next. Hopefully next stream should be on Monday though. So, but yeah, we'll go from there. Everyone, thank you for watching. And we're out of here.